tonight. Hey, B and Kim, y'all waiting for me. How are you ladies? Thank you so much for being so prompt. I have only used this product really fast because I knew if I didn't try it, I wouldn't be able to sleep. So I'm going to show you the results of it. Actually came out pretty good. I'm hoping we can replicate it or something like that. I've never really done anything this in depth with Saltwash and patinas and all that stuff, but we're gonna give our hand at it, and I think it's gonna be awesome. And if it's not, that's okay too. At least we tried. At least we tried. So happy Saturday to you all. Let me just make sure we're on live chat, and we are. You're exhausted. Aw, B, I'm sorry. I hope you had a decent day. I hope you get some rest tonight. And y'all, it's humid out. My hair's starting to poof. I hope you wake up feeling really good in the morning. Hey, Ann, how are you? Y'all, I've been trying to get on for like the last hour and a half. We had an amazing BLT for dinner. It was French fries. It was so good. Saltwash. If you're not familiar with Saltwash, you do not need to buy a big honking thing like this. This probably outlive me. We do have a 10-ounce size on the website. It's perfect size. Like, that's all you need. This is a little ridiculous. Unless you're a furniture maker. That would be different. Hey, Sandy and Carrie and shoop. Yeah. So, we're going to use this. It's an additive you add to your paint. It gives it texture. There's other things you can do with it, but that's what we're going to use it for tonight. And, hey, Renee and Kim, you did all the requirements. Yes, if you wouldn't mind, please give me thumbs up. Share it to wherever you can share it. And, let's have fun. Let's have fun. Let's have no lag. Let's just have a good time. Shonda, my friend, you can add this to any type of paint. It says 1-to-1, but I found that each paint is different. Latex, acrylic, chalk paint. You just kind of stir it until you get it the texture you want. I do recommend you don't. Hey, Claudia, Jody, Gary, look at there. YouTube is Facebook again. Yeah. YouTube beat Facebook again on notifications. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Hey, Diana, thank you guys so much for being here. Bonnie, hey. Just mix it until you get the consistency you want, and it's more of a dabbing motion opposed to, painting. Painting. Hey, Lynn. Don't use a good brush because your brush gets like crazy. You just throw it out when you're done. So use a cheap chip brush. But this can be used for a lot of stuff. I try to do the, you know how you can make sea glass? I tried that one. I failed miserably. I think I did it wrong. I'm going to try it again because it was kind of cool, but this will make you, you mix it with paint, whatever. But the real purpose of this Saltwash is, you know, when you go to the beach and you see that beach where everything's just kind of beat down, salt washed in a sense. Hey, Sandra. Yeah, you got me live, girl. My picnic table, yeah, it did turn out really good. And it was like one full, because that reservoir, it goes quick. And I did that whole picnic table in 1 1/4 of those. And one coat, that paint is sick. It's sick. There's the pink poop emojis. So anyways, you can, this stuff dries like hard as a rock. Like, you can use baking soda to get texture, but this is like a whole nother level of stuff. This makes stuff rock hard. Basically, you could paint something black in this and then let that dry and then go over it with a white paint. And you can sand it so hard that all your black will come through and your white will be gone. So there's a lot you can do with this. Pretty neat. So, hey, Cindy. So we're going to do that. And then I ended up purchasing the whole kit. It wasn't cheap, y'all. I should have looked. It was under $100, but it wasn't too far from there. From the Dixie Belle. There's one other thing you can buy. It's a primer, because if you use any of this stuff I'm going to show you on actual metal, I guess one of these products will like rust right through your metal. So you're supposed to prime it first. It's some kind of primer, but I would think any primer would work, or even a coat of paint. I don't know, but it's Dixie Belle Patina and Rust kit. So Jeannie, Debbie, hey. So there's the iron. And these are big. So I think if you weighed it out between that little rust thing I had, the little container, the amount that you got, because that's probably $25 now. I got it for 20 a couple years ago. Yay, pink poop emojis everywhere. I love it. You get a lot. I mean, this is going to last a long time. Wait till you see what it looks like. You get a bronze, a copper, and then a green, and a blue. This is the magic sauce. So I had to write it down because I couldn't remember. So because if you're only going for one look, you don't need to buy all this stuff. But the iron paste with the green gives you rust. I didn't write down what it does. copper. Yeah, so rust, and then the others are green. Lynn, thank you so much for that. Oh, look at the hippo. Y'all, Facebook's got nothing on this, y'all. The book face, that is awesome. We're all full of pink poop. we are. At least we're cute. At least we're cute. Lynn, thank you so much. That is so funny. So the other night, when I got it that day, I had to do a bunch of stuff, but I couldn't go to bed without trying it. So honest to God, I did this super fast. Didn't know what I was doing. Blobbed it on there. And it was going good when I left, because it takes 4 to 6 hours to really do its magic. And when I saw it the next morning, look at that, Judy. Oh, is that I can't see what that is. Oh, whatever it is, it's cute. I love the colors. This is a Dollar Tree ceramic. Look at it, y'all. Does that not look like metal? Like I said, I did this super duper quick. It's just crazy. I really feel like it looks like metal. Even my husband came in and he says, "Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that metal?" He's like, "That's awesome. Is that copper?" So we're going to kind of go for somewhat of this look. Hey, Lisa, but pretty neat, huh? So the Saltwash should add like a little more depth. Oh, I need to grab let me grab my spray bottle, because we're going to need, I mean, we don't need it right now, but we're going to need it. So I was watering my plants, my seedlings. And there's rainwater in here, so that's probably not good. It's not distilled water, but that's okay. Love that finish. I know, isn't it so good? So good. All right, so let's get the Saltwash on first. And we're going to do it in black. So I got these at the flea market when we went. They were $1. Oh my goodness, who sent that? Crafty, yeah, Shabby Shack. Jude, thank you so much. Aw, thank you. That was very kind of you. Thank you guys so much. Aw, it made me tear up. Thank you guys. Jude, thanks for being here. Carol, hey. The other day, $1 a piece. One had a glass, one didn't. I cleaned them. They actually look better clean, but these are, they're junk, y'all. We're going to make these look like metal. Metal. And we're going to start our Saltwash with Wowza carbon. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Oh, thank you guys so much. Oh, I can't believe this is my life, y'all. I cannot believe this is my life. I'm one lucky gal. And I'm a country chick. I'm a country chick. Oh, good gravy. Got a few new things. I did a quick video. I'll have to pop that out at some point. Well, I had to do 3 clips because I kept forgetting stuff. So there's that. Oh, goodness. Love that carbon color. Not quite black, but a little grayish, blackish, ironish. All right, so we're just winging it. It's supposed to be 1-1. It does tell you directions. I just mix it till I get the consistency I like. I can tell you that it takes more with acrylic paint than it does chalk paint, which kind of makes sense, right? Because chalk paint is, let's put the paint in there first. Chalk paint's thicker, and it's got I don't know how much we're going to need. I never know how much we're going to need. Probably pour too much. That's good. That's good for now. I don't like these cans, because when I put this top on and paint goes, love this t-shirt. Thank you. You're like, oh, thank you, Shoop. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know what I did to deserve this, but man, it's really something. It's really, I can't even explain it. I can't even explain it. Like, pinch me. Am I alive? All right, so we got that much. We're going to just start with, that's probably too much. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's put a little in there. I'm a scientist, y'all. It's okay. Don't worry. I've got this under complete control. Complete control. I got to show you guys what we made in our private class. I'm so proud of this piece, y'all. Oh, I'm like obsessed with this look. It's I love nature. I think that's one of the reasons. You can already see it thickening up. Another thing is Saltwash doesn't change the color. You need my goggles. It doesn't change the color, which is great, because you don't want that. I mean, yeah, that little bit thickened it up, but we want more. We want more. Yeah, so I'm like, I've always admired, out throughout your life. Hey, Terry, thanks for getting here. Hey, Donna. Oh, you guys are surprising me. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Throughout your life, you just kind of admired, or you're attracted to certain things. Going to the craft festivals or stuff like that throughout your life. I've always been attracted to these things because they've been around since I don't even know when, way before my time. But to finally make one and understand how they made it, like, that's so cool. I actually had just about the right amount, I think, in here, because look, it didn't take much. That's why I say, if you buy this Saltwash, I have a 10-ounce can. Oh, it's right here. Don't buy this big thing. You do not need all that. That's stupid. That's stupid too much. Unless you're, I do too. Unless you're a furniture maker. But I'm not going to unwrap it. But this is a 10-ounce size. See, it is Saltwash because but this is all you need. And that is on the website. Yeah, it's not quite black and not quite, I don't know. It looks like iron. That's what it looks like. Yeah, I think that's good because it's going to thicken up a little. I got to go a little more. It is going to thicken up as we go. I'm going to push my luck. I know it. I do it every time. Every stinking time I do it. But it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. The color is called Charcoal by Wise Owl. Yep, Charcoal. Yeah. Oh, no, it's called Carbon. It's not called Charcoal. Should be called Charcoal. Yeah, what the heck's carbon? Like carbon copy? Well, I guess it could be carbon, like... All right, let's see what that does for us. Let me show you my masterpiece before I get all dirty. It's still drying. It's got to dry for a week. You can actually see the damp marks still in it, but that's plaster of Paris. We put out air dry clay and we embedded these wheats into the clay, and then we built this form and poured the plaster of Paris in there. Accidentally, the frame looks great. The frame was only intended to keep the plaster in and not leaking out on all over the table, but we've decided that we loved it. So we're going to keep the frame on there because we can easily take it off, because we even put a hanger on the back. So technically this should have popped out. But when it dries, we'll clean up all the edges and give it a, you know, kind of like we do the clay molds, and really bring it to life. So I'm super excited about this, super excited. You love the time of day I come on? I can't get my life together during the day. And a couple times I do go before 5. I'm like, I just, my brain don't work right. It just doesn't. Well, it doesn't work right most of the time anyways, but you know what I mean. I'm just not, you know, as hard as I try, I'm like, so far I'm a noon o'clocker person. So that's better than 2. I mean, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I worked nights my whole life, so it's just going to take time to adjust. But if you guys are jumping on late, we're going to be using the Saltwash. This doesn't have Saltwash on it. We're adding that to it. And we're using the Dixie Belle Patina Rust Kit. I just got it. 2:52 p.m. Sunday. So you're in my future. Yes. How's my tomorrow looking? How's my tomorrow looking? Good. I hope I have a date with my husband. You have to catch me on the week. Oh, 5:30. That's ew, Carol. Anywho, I had a bunch of stuff to do, so I didn't play with it, but I knew I had to do it before I went to bed because I wouldn't have been able to sleep. So I did it very quickly. This is a Dollar Tree ceramic thingamabob. You work Monday through Friday. 5 to 5. Doesn't that look like metal, y'all? Like, that is some delicious, like, I slobbered it all over, like, seriously, like, it was quick, but I got the job done. And you won't see these full results till after, I think it says 4 to 6 hours. So I sleep late too. I'm a teacher, so oh, good for you, good for you. All right, let's get some product on here and stop yapping. Use a throwaway brush. You could try to clean it, but you ain't gonna have very good luck. You are not gonna have very good luck. Yeah, I want, you know, one of the reasons, and you don't want to put it on like this. I mean, you can, but it's not meant to do that. It's meant to go on, you want to have peaks and valleys. I'm hoping to make a porch cleaner for the 4th of, yes, girl. You can, Chauncey, hey, Chauncey, yeah, you can do that. That'll be nice. That'll be really nice. Plus, you can leave those out all year round. For anything Americana, I feel like that can stay out year round. This stuff will stick to anything, too. Plastic, you don't have to put down a primer, nothing. This stuff will stick. So, see, you can even get it more texture than that. That actually isn't a lot of texture. There's the strangest music playing in the background. I have the comments up. Nothing here. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, nothing going on here. No music. Yeah, so I don't know. You know, one of the things I was looking forward to when, you know, we decided to make all these life changes was to, a big thing in my life, working nights all these years. I feel like I missed so much life because not much happens at night, you know. things aren't open at night, and just you miss a lot of life. You really do. So I'm hoping you received your order, Betsy. Aw, thank you so much. She don't hear music. I think. I don't know. It's weird because I'll be really tired at like, ready to go lights out at 3, but I don't seem to really. I do my best sleep between 6 and 12, 6 a.m. and noon. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Hey, Joy, you guys rock. You guys, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to have our auction this Thursday on YouTube. I put it in the event, but some people might overlook it. But we are going to give it a try because I think 3, but I know for certain 2 people had really bad issues. So, but actually, it was 3. With Facebook, they had to leave, and that sucks. That breaks my heart. So we're gonna try it on YouTube and just see what happens. We don't know till we try. I know a lot of people don't like YouTube, or they're not that they don't like it, they haven't given it a try. They don't like change. I get it. So past couple of days, the chipmunks have started playing on the phone. What? They have nothing. Oh, that's weird. It's only if I have the comments up. I look at auto playing. That's weird, Chauncey. Maybe you gotta go out and back in. Maybe there's an ad playing in the background. All right, so see the texture we're getting there? And I don't mind if the white peeks through. This almost looks like denim in this light. Like it looks a weird color. It looks like jean, dark jeans. I thought you were able to get them. I was, Carrie, but here's the weird thing. So it ended up, I checked everything high and low of why it kept setting my my event times to 4 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. I searched high and low. Ended up being my MAC time was off. Who would have thought? But for our subscription group, I still can't get the time right. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the heck is. Look what I just did. Seems no lagging. I know, Jeannie. I know. We got to convince the others this is the place to be. And I get it. People don't like change. They don't want to make another account. I understand, but I also really think we've all been beating this book face thing to death for, it feels like a year now. I mean, longer, but you want music? That's funny. Dude looks like the olden day frames. They do look like the 1800s. Facebook is just one thing after another. Every time we get on somebody's live, whether it's the creator having issues, some people can't hear, some people are pixelated. Sometimes I'm really not stuck, but you know what I mean? I get stuck in one of them, or you can't hear me. Like, it's just ridiculous, but yet we don't give up. We keep trying and trying and trying and trying. And it's like, what the heck? Oh, what? When's somebody going to fix something? I think so too, Shonda. If they'll give it a try, they'll love it. I agree. But just some people don't. Mac time is that makes sense, Claudia. That makes total sense. Right, I'm not pixelated. I'm not that. Facebook comments free. Yes, I know. So we just gotta. And I think what scares some of them off is when you make an account. You know how it always pops up and asks you if you want this free trial or no commercials for $4.99. I feel like they think they have to buy a subscription. So I think that scares some people off. I don't have a subscription. I never have. So I just watch the ads. It's the same difference. If you don't watch ads, then the $4.99 or whatever it is a month goes. I'm gonna put this on there to hold it. It's not gonna work. What the heck? I got paint everywhere. I need something to put this on. Let's see how much. He'll be out. Let's use this big one. Oh, I remember to bring coffee. Don't even forget I got it in here. Instant coffee for our spray bottle if we ever use it. Or where is this paint even coming from? I don't know what the hell I was saying. I don't know. Rust out the scraps. Yes, if you guys are just hopping on, can you give me a thumbs up and share me wherever you can? I think you're late to the pink poop party. You are. Selective hearing, especially if a hubster's interrupted. You listen to creative. Well, I think we all have that. Luckily, my husband is so supportive. I'm just telling you guys, I am one lucky gal. I really, really am. And I don't know. I can't be any more thankful or grateful than I already am. It's just cuckoo crazy bananas. All right, that looks better already, right? Now, you can do a lot more texture, like I said, so it's a pretty big difference. Just put a little more product in here. And if you don't want it to be, because you can get it to really stand up. You can get this stuff really thick. When it starts to dry a little bit, you can kind of just take your paintbrush or whatever and knock those peaks down a little if you want to. If you don't want them all standing up straight. Oh, he's such a sweetheart. I'm trying to talk him into doing a YouTube page. He's hilarious, you guys. He is like, he's nuts, number one. But I think he'd be like really good with shorts. I think he'd be really good with YouTube shorts. I told him for years, like when he had his lawn crew, well, it was our nephew that we raised and my stepson. I clearly mixed way too much too, so it doesn't take much, but I always do that. That they should have had their own show. They are so funny. I mean, so funny. Hey, Lori. This one's pretty beat up pretty bad. They're just funny. Like, the craziest stuff happens to them, and, I mean, it's just, I don't know. He's just a funny guy. Big animal lover, though. Big animal lover. Hubster's a taxidermist. Oh, how cool is that? Ignore my previous comment. What the hell I meant to say? Where did you get the frame? I didn't even see what it was, Sandy. I just picked these up at the flea market last weekend, $1 a piece. $1 a piece. That's cool. That's some serious artistry there, because, man, that's, I'd love to see, well, I'm sure I could pull up a video, but I would love to see the whole entire process of just stuffing something, like, all the way down. Oh, the whole thing. I would love that. When I was a kid, well, I say a kid, when I was a teenager, does he still have his lawn service? No. And, yeah, he was having a hard time he's worked his whole life, 2-3 jobs, just like me. So he was having a moment there where, you know, he got a little, I don't think he knew what to think, you know, this new normal for him, because he is a go-getter, but, yeah, I talked him off the ledge. But yeah, he has his lawn equipment here. Our son was going to take it over, our stepson, but that didn't work out. So I don't know, but he's good. He's good. Thank you, Betsy. Hey, Betsy. One of them came with glass, one not. So I obviously took them out. We're not putting anything in here. Like, I don't know. We got to see what it looks like first and then take it from there. But anyhow, when I was in middle school, my mom's, I guess my stepdad, he was a big avid hunter, and we had all kinds of deer heads hanging in our house, and we used to I used to decorate them for Christmas, you know, hang stuff off their antlers and whatnot, and has good at it for years, some awesome work. And I can imagine, I can imagine that's not something easy to do. You know, people are like, wow, it's expensive. Well, look what they're doing. I mean, it's got to be a lot of work. Anyways, I don't know if it was legal. I don't think it was legal. I don't know. But we had a full deer. It was a fawn, or maybe not a baby, but not quite a yearling, white albino, full thing on a cement slab. Full deer in our house. I was like, what the heck? Stuffed. You just rusted. And thanks for rusting them scraps. Yeah. It had it was albino, and it still actually had spots on it. So I don't think it was legal. I don't know how he got it. I don't know anything about that part of the thing, but I remember it getting delivered. I'm like, what the hell is that? What is that? And then we had, I guess it's like called a den, and he had a dartboard right in between the two deer heads. Y'all, I couldn't throw darts. My friends couldn't throw darts. I can't tell you how many darts ended up in those deer heads. Had he known, he would have killed us. He would have killed us. He did a good reel. Yeah, his daily Royal Life report. Oh man, when we get like, we had a family, because the house we're trying to sell, we've been there 23 years, and we always had a family of black racers every year, like clockwork. And the kids' back room, where we used to have their like living room, was all windows. And one of the kids one day yelled, "Snake, snake, there's a snake at the pool." And all the kids are on the back of the couch, and Ron runs out there, and he like tackles this snake like it's this huge snake and he's rolling around on the ground with it. The kids were all like, "Oh my God." It was great. He's funny. He's a little dramatic, but he's funny. Yeah, he got nothing else to do. He got nothing else to do. Tonight, really, he saw a bunch of wildlife tonight. Mama and her baby. The pregnant one came in. Couple walking down the street. We got 2 rabbits. I actually got film of the rabbits in the back. I hadn't seen both of them together in a while. And they were back there. I need another thing to put this on. I had an aunt in Idaho freaked out because when you walked in her front door, there was a sidewalk. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. I can imagine. Yeah, you could do a daily light. I don't even know how to pull out. Daily wildlife report. All right, so let me finish this up. And then we got to get these dried. Now, if we were just using Saltwash, we would dry this, and then the next layer would be, he learned to taxidermy in the U.S. 30 years ago. Yeah, that is really cool. That's, I don't know many people that are saying, I want to be a taxidermy when I grow up. I mean, that's got to be a learned art, no doubt. I mean, you got to know what you're doing. There's no doubt about that. If you were to use this just as Saltwash, which is very cool too, and it's a very simple process, as you can see. This is really great if you have like a table or something you're doing, it's all dinged up. This will really hide all those blemishes. But you would dry this and then just simply put your next coat over it. But you want like a contrasting color, you know, say like white. Let this dry, go over it with white. When that's dry, it might take 2 coats, and then sand it, and this black will come through. If you want more texture, you can mix the Saltwash again in your second layer, and do it that way as well. First time I went there, my husband passed in the house casket. Oh my, what? Oh my goodness. Oh, that was terrifying. I didn't sleep a wink. That is so funny. Can you take a heat tool? Yes, we're going to take a heat tool to it and get this baby dry. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This one's already starting to dry a little bit. I think I wanted a little more texture, but a little, oh, I thought it was plugged in. It's stuck in the drawer. Yeah, I don't know if I'd slept. Well, I don't know. Some stuff freaks me out. I think more of like my Nana's weird baby dolls freak me out more than some of, I don't know. I guess it depends what it is. It depends what it is. Yeah, it is a pretty color. It really looks, in this light, it really looks like dark denim. Dark denim jeans. Weird. I need to cover this. Now, you can keep Saltwash. Just keep it sealed tight. Probably 2 days. It'd be all right, but it'll probably get thicker. You might have to add some more paint to it. I'm just going to cover it up just in case we need a splash of it for some reason. But yeah. Volunteer to go to her house again. I wouldn't either. Crafty, yes, where do you live? Keep forgetting to order one of those folder things. Yes, and I'm kind of running low. I got to get out there and make some. I just haven't. I was just talking to Ron about it. I was like, I'm getting low. This is like a reject because I'll show you. I mean, it's good still, but it doesn't hold. It's too wide. This one's way too wide. You liking the Saltwash, Claudia? Awesome, awesome. Dolls. Yeah, I don't. Some dolls are not so good. New Zealand. Wow. That's why it's tomorrow. That's why it's tomorrow. That's so bizarre. Can you see how? I don't know if you can see until. Oh, see what I just did? It's okay. This one's super wide, and it won't hold everything. New Zealand. Is that where somebody suckered me into, was it? Oh, no, it was the Netherlands. Never mind. Somewhere else. Never mind. Yeah, somebody friended me when I first, 1999, the holders are. It's amazing. You can connect. Like, we have a friend from New Zealand, guys. It's already tomorrow for her. And yeah, it's cool, right? I mean, how cool is that? Not many people can say, hey, I was hanging out all night with New Zealand and US people and Canadians and Australians and way down from Australia. Way. I have no idea what I was just saying. I have no idea. I don't know. So we got some good stuff done today. We finally have a plan, the hubs and I, because we're trying to figure out, because we still haven't emptied the cargo, some of the stuff, but we're trying to get the living room together now with the big stuff, get the big stuff in place. Well, we kind of did that today, and then I decided I need to paint. So add that to the list. So we're trying to figure out what to do with like yard sale stuff, stuff to keep, auction stuff, that kind of stuff. So we finally got a plan. So we started working on that today. We're trying to finish up Saturday. That's right, that's right. Like-minded people, amen to that. My family has a friend that lives in Japan. The girl I worked with, she was half German, half Japanese. How weird is that? And she looked half German, half Japanese. Like, she had beautiful skin, but she had like a German build. And I mean, she was small, but has a German build. But just a very odd mixture there. And yeah, she went to Japan to see her family. She went for 3 weeks. Thank you on the picnic table. I think that was here when we moved in. And so you can see a lot of things got turquoise when we first moved in here, and I went crazy. Your niece and her family are in Australia. Yes. I love that sprint pair. Shauna, I love the sprint prayer. The paint sprayer. I do. Mine bit the dust. The only thing I wish was different is the reservoir, because I feel like I spend more time filling up that thing with paint than I do anything else. Because, I mean, I'm telling you, it was so quick to paint that picnic table. Why am I saying everything backwards? Picnic table. I mean, if you had to hand paint that thing, number one, the paint is excellent, industrial strength, but but that wasn't that expensive. If that were to crap out, I would look at one that I can get more paint without having to fill it all the time. But I love the concept. Even like when I had my daughter, I used those Playtex bottles where the bag and you push the air out so the baby didn't get no air. They get gas cramps or whatever. That's how that paint sprayer works. You tilt it to the side and get all the air out, and then the bag is, so you get every drop of paint out of there. But yeah, I would look for one I see them when they have like a hose, but I think those are the air compressor ones. Mine you just plug in. I had to go in the house and get one. My refrigerator came unplugged because the auction, I had a bunch of boxes and I was throwing them down the side, and I think I unplugged the refrigerator. So everything was warm, so I had to run in the house real quick. My throat's been sore there. It's so dusty here. We haven't had any rain in so long that we don't have paved roads. Our roads are lime rock, and they like grade them a lot. Like, they really take good care of them. But there's so much dust right now. Like, a car goes by, and then if the wind's coming, everything is covered in this lime rock. Even the UPS and FedEx mail, everything is covered in lime rock. It's crazy. My throat's been hurting, and I think that's what's happening. I think it's from that. A bigger container for I don't know. That's a good. I don't know if you could. I never thought of that. You're brilliant. I never thought of that. I don't know. But it was inexpensive. I never used one before. I didn't know if I'd like it or if I didn't know. So, but yeah, I'm happy with it. I think that's good. Maybe not. You know how you can feel it's cold? Yeah, we got to keep on trucking. A little bit more. It's a little thick in some spots. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Yeah, that's what she was saying, a bigger reservoir. You can see the denim color now. Yeah, it's weird, right? I don't think I have used this paint a lot, but I don't know. The color just looks weird tonight. Put that lid on. Put that lid on. Too Shy to Go Live did a few years ago. If you knew me, well, you just met me, but if you knew me before my Scrappy's Rustics life, and someone said to you, Tracy's live, you say, ha, no way, April Fools. There's no way in holy hell that girl is live. No way. No way. I bet the farm no way. Here I am. Way. No way. I ran into this guy here from Japan. He's in the Navy. Oh, we get to see him tomorrow? He's already... Oh, it's already tomorrow. It's already tomorrow today. I gotcha. My goodness. Poor thing would be confused. But you must craft on your own then. Going live is not easy. I mean, it is not easy. You have to put pants on. Well, you should. You should. I mean, you should brush your hair. You should do these things. You know, you have to have a project. You should have a project. I mean, some people go live and I'm thinking, why'd you hit that button? Oh, you should have waited a few more minutes. Anyways, no. I don't know. It's not easy. It's not easy. But I love it. And I wouldn't change it for the world. But I still get nervous. I still get nervous. I am, though, learning that not being in these events and craft around the clock and all of that stuff, that I don't feel as stressed. Like, I think the writing's on the wall for me there. Remember your early lives? Oh, so I was scared to death. Too many headaches with peeps going nasty. Yeah, I can understand that. I appreciate that. I can understand that. Honestly, the good so outweighs the bad. But I mean, I haven't been on, I haven't made it very far on YouTube yet. But on Facebook, I have a pretty decent following, and it's just the good definitely outweighs the bad. The bad, I just delete them and move on. Seeing the people getting. I know. It happens. Started a business page about 2 months ago on Facebook. July, it's times a week. This takes. Yeah, it takes. Yeah, it depends on your mood too. Like I don't feel like crafting. I have a hard time faking it. I came up with my name. Well, I've always been like after the scraps. Like that's the truth. Anytime anybody's doing construction or whatever, I'm always like, can I have the scraps? Can I have the scraps? And that kind of was, a name for me in a sense. All right, I'm going to hope this is good. And it just kind of came up with it because we had other names, but there's a lot to going into your name because you have to think about, you don't want it too long. You don't want somebody else can't have it. There's just a lot that goes into it. And I think Ron ended up coming up with the rustics part of it. YouTube, no creepers. A guy in the auction he's bidding, he's from Pakistan. I can't ship to Pakistan. I can't even ship out of the US right now. People are crazy. Okay. Okay, so with this stuff, we're going to use all of these. We're going full Monty. I'm going to have to move a little fast because what it is, so this is the Dixie Belle. You have to buy these individually, which I did. Save for in a group. Yes, I agree. All right, so we got the iron, the bronze, and the copper, right? And then we have the green and the blue. Now, the green interacts with the bronze. No, the blue. Copper, you got to spray it with green to get the copper effect. The bronze, you spray with blue to get the bronze effect, and green for the iron. Yeah, it's confusing how to write it down. But you have to put one coat on, and then you do another coat, and you got to squirt this stuff on while it's wet. So that's why I got to move a little fast. I'm nervous to push the live button because I never know what project to do. I'll be one of the creators like Chris Underwood's episodes 1, 2. Hey, that's me, Chauncey. That's me. And for the longest time, I struggled with this. And one day I was like, you know what? F it. Like, this is the creator that I am. I am not a creator who's going to sit here with bows and glue and a metal piece from Hobby Lobby I picked up, and I'm going to glue it to a board and stick a bow on it. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't like that. So, I'm back at that. time last stress. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, you know, but I wasn't, you know, everybody else was like that. Everybody else had all their items and everybody else could finish in 34. And it bothered me for the longest time. And I really felt I really became myself and more comfortable with everything when I decided this is the creator I am. I'm not probably going to finish this project. I know I want it painted blue. I have no idea where it's going to go from there. And when I was okay with it, then that's when, I don't know, I feel like I could really create and be me. So, um, thank you. I really am what you see. Yeah. So the timed lives, I can't go live. I mean, I have, but I have a hard time creating when I don't feel it. Like there's been many a times I'll put a project out here and I think I'm going to do it. And I don't feel, I'm not doing it. Like I don't know. Like I said, I have a hard time faking it. So it's my style. It is it's the creative that I am. And once I was able to say that out loud and be okay with it, then that, like I said, that's where, and I make a joke out of it, you know, because I don't finish an event. I don't. I mean, I can't see from a lot of things. I can't see from start to end. I feel like they just kind of evolve. All right. So I'm going to do one. I know it makes sense to do both at the same time, but the second coat actually, we'll do the first coat. We'll do both. The second coat, I'm going to do one at a time because it has to be wet for us to put the spray on. Yeah, that makes sense. You do you. That's right. That's right. But you know, I don't know. And then I started doing videos in the beginning of, trying to do easier stuff. I'm not a big Dollar Tree crafter, but I found that my Dollar Tree fast videos were doing a lot better than the ones that I was really passionate about and that took me longer. So you kind of you do have to give a little and adjust a little, even if it's not totally your style. You got to give the people what they want. You got to give the people what you want. All right, so I'm going to use a chip brush because I'm not, ooh, it's almost the same color. I'm not, I don't know how this is going to react in my brush. Thank you, Donna. I never see me doing events. It takes 2 hours to brush. Hey, that's okay. But honestly, you do need collaboration. You do need help from others to push your page forward. I mean, it's very clear on YouTube. All right, so I'm gonna haphazardly paint all 3 colors around both of these. And we're gonna go back and do it one more time wet, and that's where we're gonna put our spray on. But remember, we're not gonna get the full effect of all of this till next time I see you. Well, it's like 6 hours. It's a balance. It is. I already decided that it took you for 6. That's what you think was really hard. Yes, I announced it, Carol. I did. I announced it. I clearly remember that day saying, are you guys all right with this? Because, I mean, some of my projects, I wasn't doing projects. I was holding myself back because I was afraid to do something that would take me 2 or 3 lives. But like I said, once I realized that's who I am and that's the creator I want to be, that, if they're my people, then they're going to show up, they're going to be there, and they're going to like that. So it was a big turning point in my scrappy life. Scrappy life. How long have I been doing lives? So I started my page. It's kind of a funny story. But I had no idea there was a community out here. I swear to you. I had no clue. I really thought that I was going to create a page. Like I knew how to create a page. But I really thought I was just going to do a few videos, inspirational videos. That was it. Like I didn't know there was this entire community, and it's very hard to be random here. I had no idea. I remember Sheila saying something about the Crafty crew, and I could, for the life of me, I could not figure out what the heck is a Crafty crew. What is she talking about? So I messaged her. That's how I met Sheila. I messaged her on the side and I said, what is a Crafty crew? That's how we got to talking. And yeah, I was so clueless. But I think being clueless ended up being an advantage for me. Because I don't know. It just did. But anyways, so I started my page December 30th of this December it'll be 3 years. So 21, December 30th of 21. Um, uh, yes, yeah. If they're your people, they are. You know, either they are or they're not. So I tried to go live the whole month of January, and during that time, um, we had to redo our back room because that's when we had found out a few months prior to that. I was really, really sick. We had found out a few months prior to that our bedroom had black mold and we had to demolish the whole back area. So it was just being finished. I have mixed feelings about the constant events. Oh, it's too much. I think with the events, too much. So we were just getting done uh, doing the back room, and one side was like kind of like a catch-all room, and the other, more than half, was like this beautiful screened-in porch. And then it turned into a craft room. Then it turned into work from home because we got sent home from COVID. Like just this domino effect happened. December 3rd is your birthday. Well, happy birthday almost. Oh, thank you, Anne. So, anyways, I couldn't go live. I mean, I would go live, but my voice, everything was off. Like it was acting all crazy. It wouldn't work right. But I wasn't giving up. So I tried everything. So we thought it was the room because it was aluminum. And we tried all these tests or whatever. Ended up being my phone. So my very first live, I don't think it was until January 31st. But I had done like a pre-recorded, like I was live. Black mold is no joke. That is no joke. So I hope your dad is okay. It's no joke. I had no idea. Like that would have been the last thing on earth I would have thought it was. I always thought mold, allergies. No, it is so much more. But anyways, so yeah, and it just it literally took on a life of its own. Everything that could fall into place did, but I do feel like with all the tragedy and everything I had went through and the being sick for so long and just everything, I was really alert, like really, I always say I was woke. Like I feel like I was listening and my eyes were wide open of what things were out there. But sometimes you have to pay attention. Somebody's asking you something and you got to pay attention. Like there's an opportunity for you there, but if you don't see it, you're going to miss it. Hey, Kelly, how are you, my sweet friend? Okay, so we're going to do that with every color. So now you can see why I kind of gotta go fast. The second coat. Spit it out. Kelly Brown in the house, y'all. Kelly, I'm not gonna scold you, but I would just want to remind you, and maybe you already did, and if you did, then my bad. Do you have a YouTube page, Kelly? It's yes or no. Kelly, do you have a YouTube page? Trying to get my Facebook girls to understand that the writing is on the wall, and we're going to do copper next, and that they need to not have all their eggs in one basket. I mean, not everyone does it for business, but still, you love this, you enjoy this, you have your friends on here. You don't want to lose all that. Facebook was gone tomorrow. What do you have left? What are you going to do? Well, that needs to be really stirred. What are you going to do? So, YouTube takes a long time to grow, but we all start at one. You need help? I'll help you. Of course I'll help you. Of course I will. Absolutely. 100%, girl. All right. I don't want this to fling on my chicken shirt. Look at that color, y'all. So I did do this super fast. One way to get rid of distilled water and bicarbonate soda and spray this one. Shut the door. Oh, had I known that, I would have had a fire truck come in. We're going after this look. This is a Dollar Tree candle thing. I'm a bomb. Yummy, right? But it does need I think it needs to stir. Or it's going to be one of those ones you just keep, oh, you guys can't even see. You keep stirring and it just always looks like it needs to be stirred. So yeah, so it just literally one thing after another, everything just fell into place. Like it was just crazy, All right, and I'm not even caring that I go into the darker color or the other color. And we don't have to cover everything. But wherever these products are, that's where we're going to get a reaction. We're going to get a reaction. The thicker it is, the more reaction. It's hard to be random. Very hard to be random. Very hard to be random. Kim, in the house. The damn. Huh. Moving down over there. Yeah, we had to. I went down this mold hole that, I mean, it was just crazy. It was just crazy. I mean, detoxifying my body, cleaning everything in our house. Like, it was just because mold spores, and there's nothing out there that's black and white that says, okay, if you do this, you'll get rid of the mold here or there or in your house, you know, in your house. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Yeah, you just, I'm telling you guys, you mark my words, the writing is on the wall with Facebook. It is on the wall. Okay, I think that's good. I don't know. Don't really know. But I feel like I did kind of the same on each one. With the same spots. Let's see, in a few minutes with the spray bottle on each. Yeah. Well, I gotta get, that was what I was afraid when I did it that night. I was so tired, but I knew I would not be able to sleep if I didn't at least try it. Like, I really was in here so fast. I read it really quick and I was like, all right, but I still wasn't 100% sure. And then, you know, when you open a new spray bottle, you don't know how it's going to spray. Yeah, the one didn't go well. It went all over it says cover your area. I didn't do that. I weeded out crafters by such idolaters. Oh, good for you. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess another thing that bothers me is, yeah, we bitch and complain about Facebook, and, you know, as a creative, if you're not going to do something about it, then that's on you. That's your bad. That's your bad. Like, you know, you got to do something. Facebook is a slow grow. There's no, I mean, not Facebook. Well, Facebook's a little slow too, but YouTube is a slow grow. And there's a reason why, because it's an excellent platform. They take care of their people. I mean, they have people to support us. Real life people. Like, your Facebook your Bookface account gets hacked. There's nobody to talk to. They could give two shits about you. They do not care. Start over. Sorry, honey. Mark don't care. He's on the beach in Tahiti. He could care less. Kim's almost done with Bookface. Oh, I got to keep these together. All right, that's the iron. Because I got to use these again. And this iron paint does not come off your hands too well. IG is better. Pass on. So, Instagram's owned by Facebook, but I feel like they've really put a lot of attention on Instagram lately. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I can't stand Instagram or TikTok. I just put my content out there because I already have a reel. I might as well plaster it wherever I can. I mean, it's already made. I have to do it. So it's already there. So just stick it everywhere you can. Facebook isn't going to change as long as I keep it. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, remember when I feel like, yeah, I applied for Pinterest TV, but I don't know if that's for me. Like I was saying with the events, since I haven't been in craft around the clock and stuff, like I feel less, you know, if I have an appointment, like I'm not going to miss it. And I sometimes feel like, you know, it stresses me. Like I'm thinking about it all day. Like, oh, I gotta go on at so-and-so time. I gotta go on at so-and-so time. You know, I'll do the Sixters and stuff here and there, but I think for most of it, I'm just going to back down on them. Get on your nerves. I can't decide what platform I want to pursue in addition to them. Yeah, it's, there's enough of them out there. Lemonade just started up, which is his sister. I can't tell the difference between my black, I guess. This must be it. I'm having trouble between the black that we painted, the carbon that we painted, and the iron color. Oh yeah, I guess I see it now. This could get confused. Now, you know, not supposed to, I mean, you can. You're not really supposed to use all of these at once, but that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. From what I have experienced, had I known, like I said, um, had I known what YouTube is, I definitely would have started here. But I can't say that either because then I would have never met any of you. I wouldn't be, none of this would be happening. So I can't say that either. Hey, Teresa, thanks for sprinkling and sharing and doing all this stuff. My son quit game streaming on Facebook and he's on something different now. I can't remember the name of it. Well, there's a lot of gaming. There's a lot of gaming. Isn't it amazing? These kids getting paid. I mean, some of these kids are making big, big bucks. Gaming, live stream gaming. Who knew? Who knew? Unbelievable. There's so much money to be made online. It's crazy. Like crazy. You got to pick your lane. I mean, you got to pick your lane or your niche, whatever they call it, and just do what you can because there's just so much out there. So much. It's crazy. It's just, it really is insane. Tyler makes really. I bet he does. I bet he does. I have no doubt about it. Because, I mean, I feel like I'm doing all right. My views are okay on YouTube, and I know it's going to take time. But, everybody doesn't love crafting. I mean, people like, you're doing dumb stuff. They like cute little puppies. They like, negative stuff. They like, breaking news, Bitcoin, stuff like that. But I can't fake to like that stuff. I'm not gonna, I don't know. I think there's enough creative people that love creatives that eventually they'll find me. They'll find me. And I'll swoo their heart away and I'll be their new favorite. That's my plan anyways. I'll be their new favorite. And yeah, it's just going to take time. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, right? I mean, it's going to happen. I have no control over it. I'm just going to keep on keeping on. Keep being me. And knowing I don't have all my eggs in one basket is definitely a comforting feeling because, if Facebook were to go down tomorrow, I'd be all right. I mean, I'd have to hunt some of you down, but I'd be all right. I'd be all right. Yeah, there's just, people make money by, hey, get ready with me today. I do not want anybody watching me get ready. No. No. They sure don't want nobody watching me cook because I would be like, my comments would probably be good because they'd be all negative. Be like, but what is she doing? Because I do not know how to work the kitchen. Oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you. Yeah, so, I don't know. I'm a mess. I wonder if I'll turn green. I wonder if I'll patina. It's amazing how much online business is. Oh, it's Carrie. COVID just sent it over the edge. I mean, it's always been there, but I feel like COVID just, forced everybody home and just put it on a whole nother level. I'll hold these up closer when I get them dry. Yeah. Okay, so the next coat is what's important, and you're going to try to go over the best you can with the same colors, and you have to put the sprays on when they're wet. And you do need to I'm going to need to cover my surface. It's like I said, I didn't realize, when you first get a squirt bottle, you don't know what it's going to do. Well, it didn't go well. Yeah, they look better than the white. It almost looks like foils. Like it looks like foils. I would think you can paint with this patina and the copper. I mean, it's beautiful colors. You can tell they're very high pigmented. Beautiful metallics. Beautiful metallics. So I got all the auction stuff out, but I screwed up, you guys. And the girls don't know it yet because I just realized it. But anyways, there's 2 Brendas on. So there was 2 Brendas in the auction, and a Brenda at the very end won the last item, and I got an email today saying, this is Brenda, I won whatever, and I was like, oh shit. So I was scurrying trying to figure out what it was. They already went out. Like I packed everything. It left today. Yeah, so the one Brenda got two things. So either gotta try to remake the one, or the other Brenda just to forget it ever happened. I don't know. Okay, I'm saying just watch with the community. That's how you got watching. Really? I was watching. So that what made me think that I could do this? This is God's honest truth. Those home talk videos that show you like a clip. Those are crap too, you guys. The home talk, they get millions and millions of views because Facebook pushes them out there. But thanks for sharing me to the book face, Kelly. Um, I know two people who are in those home talk, and they don't get paid like hardly anything. And if you notice, they cut their faces off. They don't give those people any recognition at all. Their page name, their nothing. They just show the project. But I didn't know all that till just recently. But that's what I started watching, and I was like, well, I could do that. Like, I've been crafting my whole life. Like I said, a lot of stuff changed leading up to this building, creating this page, because, being sick and all that, and I finally decided I'm doing it for me. I've always put myself last, always. And I always loved to be crafty, but I never had my own space, never really had a stash, and wanted to do something, I had to like gather it, get it done in one day so you don't leave a mess in the kitchen or whatever. So that was that's I was like, I could do that. I just want to inspire a few people. No problem. Here we are. Here we are. Who knew? Who knew? I would have never guessed in a million years. I wouldn't. I wouldn't have guessed in a million years. You told me this is going to be my life. But man, I am happy, happy, happy. Happy. I always said I feel like my dad is the one who, that's why I'm here. Like, I think my dad's trying to, I don't know, make up for all the wrong, and led me to here. It's the truth. It's the truth. Yeah, you need space, that's for sure. Woo-wee, you need space. Holy smokes. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. It's true story though. True story. But I've been a hard worker my entire life, and I think, having this opportunity, so I feel like some people have this opportunity and they're just, I don't want to say they're wasting it, but they're wasting it. Like, I wish I could give them the feelings that I have, like, or I don't know, make them realize that how good they got it. I don't know. Need to destash and start again. That's a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it. People love that stuff. Like, people love that stuff. It cracks me up too. Like, say destash. People love to see you shop, but I laugh at Ron because I put the reels up there, and you should be on your own niche. But I feel like my YouTube page, my page is crafting in my life, really, which is country life and crafting. But stinking snake video will get umpteen 1,000 views, and here I am busting my ass on this beautiful piece of art, and it gets like 50 views. I'm like, what kind of crap is this, man? Like, what the heck? Stupid snakes scare me to death, and it doesn't make no damn sense. Who can use it? Need to do stash and start again. Well, you're a long way away. I'm sure you've got friends or anybody could use it, no? This really looks like foil. Oh, I wanted to use my spray bottle. I think I goofed up. Well, I didn't goof up, but I was thinking that as I put these paints on, I was going to squirt it with water and make it go down, but that's not going to happen because I don't know. I got to rethink that one. That one didn't. You needed to destash too. I kind of did that when we moved. I kind of, like, there was stuff that I really looked at. I said, Trace, are you ever really going to use that? And some of the stuff I was like, no, there's no way I'm going to ever use that. I actually have a bin You guys probably get some really weird stuff in your packages and be like, what is she sending me this for? But I have some good stuff and I can't throw it out and I don't really have anybody to give it to. So I just put it in your packages. I put it in your packages. Chomo don't work with half. Yeah, I know. Senior citizens may take, yeah, like a nursing home or something might take it, or yeah. Yeah, in the beginning, I bought a lot of stuff, cliche stuff. Like, I was buying what everyone else was buying. Because, there's some really wet spots. Because I thought that was what you're supposed to do. You know, that's why I ended up with a lot of stuff that just isn't my style. Wish I had more time to do this. I love it. Oh, Kelly, I know. I still don't know how I did what I did for so long. Between both. Snakes are to draw as long as... Yeah. I don't know how I worked overnight hours like that and did what I did for so long. Especially now, like when I have more time. I don't know how I did it. But I did it. I feel like if you want something bad enough in your life, you will find a way. You will find a way. Never thought you'd be my cup of tea. I love you, Crust. Aw, thank you, Sandy. You never know. You never know. Never know. Alright. There is still some wet spots, but I'm okay with that. We're just gonna, because we're gonna go over it wet again. So that's what we got. The colors look weird in the light tonight. It really looks so gray in the background. But, okay. So just randomly. Oh, there's a wet spot. That one's got a lot more. Now you'll see some of the reaction. And there's a big old wet spot right there. But it doesn't do its full spiel for 4 to 6 hours. I almost posted my whole craft life for 30. Husband walked away. I spent the last 2 years setting up RV garage. That's my craft area. Oh no, Chauncey. But did you find a solution? I retired. I don't know when I have time to work. It took a lot of balls to walk away from my job. Like a lot of balls. Like I made really good money. But you know, but we did a lot of things leading up to this. You know, we paid our bills down, paid our house off. Like we really worked really hard to, you know, be as debt free as we possibly can. Luckily, you know, but it's almost like I have everything I want now. The house, we redid 2020 after with all the mold and all that. We redid everything in the house, the roof, the AC, all of it. Had the house exactly how we wanted it for the first time. You know, we've been there 23 years. We've got it how we want it. Now we're quitting the job. We're selling the house. Like, it's just crazy how things happen. But my point is we both realized, I mean, we knew it, but we knew that we had an opportunity. Money isn't everything. Like, you don't want to struggle to pay your bills, but it's not all about money. Go to the store from, what's it called? Lime Rock. Set up half the basement and craft room lives alongside care forever. Oh no. Chauncey, girl, you got some bad luck. I hope that turns around. Good Lord. Y'all, I finally, I printed the Shrinky Dink paper out yet, but you know what? So I haven't done it yet. This is that Shrinky Dink paper. Shiny on that side. But I don't think it's still, yeah, the ink's still coming off. So I don't know how that's going to work. But I did print it, and we'll see how it Shrinky Dinks on one of these lives. Okay, so we're gonna go fast. Let me cover up. Let me put something. I just don't want to squirt everything. That's what I'm getting at. Oh. How you open this thing? Yeah, that's my favorite bee. I'm a bee snob. Tear here. What? Here? Tear here. How stupid is this? It says tear here. Tear where? Oh, where? Here? This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Oh, wait a minute. I have the other one. Oh, there we go. Oh, what the hell? No, nothing in life is easy, I swear. Can't even open the stinking, what the hell is this stuff? Parchment. Ugh. I've been ordering this on Amazon because it's big. I mean, you get a lot of it. The price is decent. I feel like I'm going to Walmart every other week to get parchment paper. They're covering my bills while I was around the clock. Previous job, so I could have that flexibility. Well, that's good, Chauncey. I mean, taking care of anybody, I don't care who they are, is no easy task. Living with anybody, I mean, all that stuff's hard. Well, I hope you get the break that you deserve and that you want and that you need, because life is too damn short to not, if you can, you have the means. Life is too not short not to do the things that make you happy. I mean, that's really the bottom line. It's so the bottom line. You and your husband aren't afraid of hard. Yes, that's very true, Sandy. That is very true. Was the print of the bee on the rough side of the volume on the smooth side? So I did it on the rough side. Yeah, because it's actually, it's remember, do you remember Shrinky Dinks? They have Shrinky Dinks in New Zealand. They're actually called Shrinky Prink. Shrink Prink. Shrink Prink. So we're supposed to cut it out and heat it. Like the Shrinky Dinks we used to put in the oven. Those things are awesome, y'all. So this is a shiny side. And I put it on this side of it. And it's still, and I did this like 4 or 5 days ago. So we'll shrink it and see what if it dinks. We'll shrink it and see if it dinks. Yeah, at least to cover your bills. That's some help. Here at the house, praying for the good. Hopefully, I hope so, Kelly. I hope so. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so we're gonna go fast. We're gonna go fast, and I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna try to go over the areas I already went. As you can see, that's probably not gonna be an easy task. This one, I feel like I have a whole lot more. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. But I'm just saying. Still trying to get everything going. Care for my grandpa. Work full time. Hopefully. I hope so, Chauncey. I mean, I hope so. They have the means. They damn well should help you. I mean, shit. But some people, their whole life, it's all about money. Nothing else matters. Well, guess what? If you're dead tomorrow, well, what good is your money? It's no good. You ain't taking that with you. Whoever you left it to is going to spend it, so you might as well spend it. I'm just saying. I'm not saying go, spend your electric bill money, but I'm just saying, life is short. Do what makes you happy within your means. Tomorrow's just not guaranteed. It's just not. It isn't. A big lesson I learned from my Nana. I was very close with my Nana, but my Nana was like a little hoarder. Like she buy these fancy, weird stuff, face cloths. She buy these face cloths. Oh, don't use that face cloth. That's my good one. But she had like 75 good ones. Like, it's Nana. You got all these face cloths that you love, but you never use them. Now you're gone, and what are we doing with your face cloths? We don't want them. It's, you know what I mean? Like, do it now. Do the things now. Use the things. Do the things. So I can do what I love and make an income. Yes, girl. Chauncey, you can do it. Money changes people. Oh, there's no absolutely doubt about money changes people. That was one of the reasons I was hesitant about starting as something simple as a subscription group, because I don't care what anybody says. Money is involved. Things change. It doesn't matter. Yeah, is it $23 a month? Yes, $23 a month. That is not a lot of money, but it's money, and it's involved, and things change. And that was one of the reasons I was hesitant about starting. I don't know which color this is. This one, about starting a group, because I don't want to ruin a relationship with a friend on here over something silly, or I don't know, because money does change. Absolutely. 100%. Okay. Again, this this shouldn't be this difficult because I shouldn't be using all of these at once, but you always gotta have that one aunt, right? My mom found out she had cancer. That's right, Kim. That's right. Chauncey, you're gonna have to let that go because that aunt, apparently all that's important to her is money. And you know what? I have an aunt like that, and I thought she had changed, and she got pissed off one day, and she did not change. She told me really how she felt when, this whole time I thought she changed. And yeah, it was not good, but she is miserable. She's on her own. She's got her money. That's all she's got. She's got her money. Good for her. Take your money and shove it up your ass. How about that? Because you're not gonna, no, I don't play like that. Either you're for me or you're not. You're not playing games. So take your money. Be gone. I have favorite towels. Yeah, put them out tomorrow. Shoot, do it. Oh yeah. I mean, just stuff like that. But with my Nana, it was all kinds of stuff. And my point is she died, and here we are packing up all this stuff that she cherished. That's just stuffed in a drawer. It's just stuffed in a drawer. Use the thing. So, and you know what? I was just like her. I was doing the same thing. And I'm like, you know what? My husband bought me this beautiful. I'm a fabric whore. I love, or a fabric whore. Not a whore. I'm a snob is the word I was looking for. Snob. And my husband bought me this beautiful cashmere pajama outfit. And if you know anything about cashmere, it is not cheap. Got the socks, everything. Yeah, I wouldn't wear it because I didn't want to get little fuzzballs on it. Stupid, right? Money brings out the ugliest side of people. My aunt never came to the hospital. Never did. Yeah, see? So she's all about the money. She was obviously all about the money. You're going to have to let that one go, Chauncey, and fix your crown, keep your chin up, and just show her. You don't need that money. She can bite you. That you can do it without her. You don't need it. She can just be miserable. I'm imagining she's not a happy person. That's the other thing I'm thinking. All right. I probably put way too much paint on here as it's dripping off. But I just feel like it needs to be wet. Did I get all the sides? I hope so. I don't know. Can you tell I never did this before? I don't know. It's as good as it's going to get, y'all. As good as it's going to get. All right. Now we're going to spray. Gonna spray. See what happens. Oh, that lid is not on. Oh, that could have been bad. Here we go. Lost my only sister 3 months ago. I'm sorry you lost your sister. Pulling out the brown emoji for that one. I'm sorry. That's losing. I lost my brother. He had a heart attack at 40, and it's pretty devastating. So I'm sorry. All right. So the green patina, spray only reacts with the. I'm not going to confuse you. It only reacts with some of them. The blue only reacts with some of them. I think if one of them, if you put it on something, it just doesn't do anything. All right, so we're going to go in with the green first. Can you guys see? We're going in with the green first. Okay. And this, I want to say it says takes 4 to 6 hours to get its full. We can already see it's doing something. It has a little odor, smells like vinegar. And then the blue. Forgive yourself, Mohan. Clears your mind. My husband and so-called brother. We had to shut the. Yeah, some people. Oh my God, look at it. Look at it changing. Oh my God, did that just come out of the blue? Where did all that come from? Oh, can you guys see all those blue dots? Oh boy. Looks like blue. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go with the blue. It looks like blue ink. Oh my God, y'all, it's everywhere. I think this spray is off. Oh dear. Oh dear. Don't do this on your favorite dining room table. Don't do that. Okay. That's it. Ta-da! You guys waited for that. It was like a kindergartner did it. So far you lost your mom passed 6 years ago. She's only 47? Oh my goodness. Stop saying things for a special occasion. Yes, China. Yes. Use the silver. Use the China. Use the... Yes, yes, yes. And I was doing the same thing Nana was doing. Same thing Nana was doing. But I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it until I had to kind of see it for myself in a sense. Okay, so we're hoping this hot mess here ends up looking like something like this. This is a ceramic Dollar Tree candle holder that looks like metal now. See, it's really ceramic. I'm not kidding you. Yeah, time does help, but man, it still hurts. It still hurts. And I feel like it's the when you least expect it, something will remind you of them. Facebook's good for that, right? Or your photos, like pictures will come up. That always gets me. But I wish my Nana was alive. She'd be right here by my side. You guys would love her. Like, she is a trip. She'd be loaded right beside me. She'd be stirring her whiskey and Coke with her finger, making all kinds of funny things. Yeah, that's young. That's young. Yeah, prayers for all you guys. You can already see it's doing stuff. Here's, can you see it's doing stuff? It's happening. It's happening. So we're getting like the whole copper, patina, rust, whole thing here. So, but you could get all patina, like copper and patina look, or you could get just the rust look. We did the full Monty here, the whole shebangy. So I don't know that in real life all these go together, but in my life they do. My life they do. All right, so we're gonna do the other one. But I'm not gonna make you guys watch me do the other one. I'm gonna do the same exact thing. Your mom was a trip too. She died when she was 92. My Nana died at 92 too. 92 too. Her name was Helene Zeta. And the crazy part is my best friend, still my best friend to this day. Her Nana, they lived like a block from each other. We didn't know that at the time, but her Nana's middle name was Zeta. I never met a Zeta in my entire life. It's just kind of weird stuff that happened like that. Used to drink 7 and 7. Convinced they're all watching and thinking, having a great time. I was just saying that to my husband last night. I said, or tonight we were eating dinner. I said, because he said, I can't believe my dad is gone, because his dad's birthday is the day after my Nana's. And I said, is it crazy? I said, they're probably just like so free of everything, peaceful, no pain, no worry, no nothing. But I said, it's crazy that all these years and all the technology we have, like, nobody knows what happens. Like, nobody truly knows what happens after we're gone. Like, it's I don't know. Do the other one unless you're going to... No, I'm not going to bed. I mean, if you guys want to hang out, I'll do the other one. I just don't want to bore you to death. I don't want to bore you to death, but man, that looks freaking cool, doesn't it? It's like changing by the minute. I don't know if you can hit it with a heat tool at this time, but maybe we'll try. All right, if you, I gotta put this somewhere. It's drippy. It's drippy. You're enjoying it? Okay. Sounds like your Nana and my grandpa. Yeah, my Nana was a trip. Like, her idea of watching the kids, feeding them dinner, was taking them to happy hour, where she was like picking up the guys, but the guys, me and my cousin were 6 months apart. We eat the happy hour bar, like the weenies, the cocktail weenies, and then her men would be like annoyed with us, so they give us quarters to go play with the machines and stuff. And you feel those goop bumps on your hair, and you come up with it. They're with us. Yes, I agree with that too. You guys are all right. You guys aren't bored. All right, I'm gonna put this on the floor because I don't want to spray product on top of this one when we're spraying this one. Look at the difference. It's a pretty big difference so far. Pretty crazy looking, huh? Can you see it better that way? Pretty weird. Pretty cool. Like I said, it wasn't cheap. I want to say delivery delivery and all of it. I want to say it was like $86, but I'm not 100% sure of that. Which is a lot, but I feel like if you compared it to this little Rust package, which totally works, by the way. This was $20 years ago, which I think it's 25 now. It could bore us if we tried. But, I mean, these, I'm almost out of the... No, not this. No, not this, isn't it? Not this one. Never... Where's the other one? The Rust Effects. This one... Not this one. That's a good one, but it's not as easy as this one. This one. This one you get... This is for rust. The iron and the primer. You can get this on Amazon. Actually, I think Walmart even might have it. And then this must be the blue. So this is the Rust Effect, but as you can see, I'm almost out. So if this was $20, which is probably 25 now, and all of that is right around 100, it kind of makes sense weight-wise, or how much you get. So I could bore you. I could try to cook some toast. All right, here we go. Here we go again. Round 2. Oh, that blue's got issues. That blue is like, reminds me of that bluing that you put in your whites, or you're supposed to put in to make your whites brighter. Your whites brighter. I really don't know what, we painted it black, and then this is black, so I don't know which black is black, which is which, so it doesn't matter. I don't think. I don't know if it matters. It doesn't matter to me, so I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Yeah. So I got a date with the Hubs tomorrow. That's why I love bar food. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we'd be like little annoying pests. But the funny part is like my cousin and I kind of knew that. So we, you know, really bug them. You know, give us some quarters. Let us go play Pac-Man or whatever was at the bar. But yeah, my Nana was a trip. She was a kindergarten teacher. Actually, she was a spoiled rich kid. She was a kindergarten teacher. She was in the Ice Capades in college. She was one of those kick girls, but she was on the end because she was the shortest. And I remember her taking us to school with her because I don't know where our parents were, but whatever. Kindergarten, they had broke into 2 different classes. She'd be passed out cold when all the other kids were napping because she was hungover. Your mom's a monarch butterfly. The day she passed, they didn't come for her house. Almost 6 hours. Found her, never seen a monarch by her house. Oh, and you did that day? Oh, how cool is that? Like 12. Oh, how cool is that, Chauncey? That's really cool. I'd probably get, my hair would stand up anytime I saw a monarch. That's pretty cool. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Hang on to that. Hang on to that, well, you'll never lose it, I'm sure. Especially, something like that makes you feel good. Makes you feel good. All right, I don't know if we got it all or not, but here we go. I don't know what it matters if I put black over the bronze in the spray. I don't know enough about, I mean, I don't know. No idea. No idea. The day my Nana passed, I mean, her death couldn't have been more beautiful. She was at our house. And, because this is a long story, but anyways, I said, I'm taking her home. And with hospice, she was only at our house for 4 days, but without hospice, we couldn't have done it. Anyway, it was just, if you want to go out, it was the way to go. And, she was in our back room. And this, we had just cleaned the back room out. So it was wide open, clean, nothing in there. It's weird. Anyways, that day she passed, like the same thing kind of happened. And when she passed, when they came to get her, all of a sudden it started raining for like, it was only like 3 or 4 minutes, because Florida storms, that's not unusual. But it was in March, which isn't rainy season. But the wind just picked up real fast. Rain came in, and then there was a rainbow. It was just bizarre. I was covered in favorite flower in mine. Oh, how cool is that? Good for you. I think if you're a tattoo person, like remembrance type tattoos are the best. Like, I think those are great. I'm all for that. I am all for that. Because that's a part of you. I mean, everybody doesn't agree with the tattoos, but who cares? Who cares what anybody thinks? Who cares? I got 2 tattoos. I don't know that I'd get another one. When I went through all those issues and they put me into menopause, man, my skin just changed like nobody's business. I look at my body now, I'm like, oh, what happened? What happened there? What happened? My skin never looked like that before. Like, whew. Ron's like, let's go to the spring. I'm like, I don't know. I need to get a little sun on these white chicken legs. And it's just that your skin just changes, like the texture of it, everything. It's just not, everything isn't where it used to be. But it is what it is. And it's mine. I gotta cherish it. But I don't think I would get any more tattoos because of my skin changes. But one's on my foot. I mean, my foot skin isn't changing. And my other one's my lower back. That hasn't changed, but it's pretty neat. Those little oddities come up, yes. 2 of them hidden, don't look. Did your 20s. I did my foot in my 40s, my best friend. We both got one on our foot. I have like a, kind of like a tribal, it's a heart, but like kind of tribal design. And then the one on my back, I guess it's a tramp stamp is what they call it, is a sun and a moon. And I like the one on my foot. Actually, I can't see the other one. I don't even know it's there, to be honest with you. I think there's a brush. Oh, maybe not. I thought there was a brush thing in my paint. This color looks so weird. What color is this? Is this a darker one? Or that one? Oh, wrong color. Oopsie. My daddy passed. He kept begging my husband to open his window. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Oh, I missed this. Something about gray hair. Sun and moon transit. Go with the flow. Even gray hair. Yeah, girl. I started growing my hair. My hair was down to my butt. I recently chopped that off, and I'm letting my gray hairs grow out. So under this hat is my real hair. Well, it's starting to grow. I'm starting to get all there. It's kind of melding all into one. I don't know if I got all this. Kind of lost track of what I was doing. I guess it doesn't matter. It's good enough, right? Good enough. Oh, how cool is that? The sparrow came right in. You have the sun and moon too? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yes, we're gonna go. I call it a date. There's this place. Oh, what the hell's the name? Crap, it was right on the tip of my tongue. It's this new Legends. This place, I guess it's new. They got a foosball table and stuff like that. But it's all desserts, like weird stuff, like not weird stuff, but like good stuff. Fried cheesecake, fried Oreos, like all kinds of stuff like that. I can't imagine this place because look, I did it again. Oh, you can't shake this blue. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Yeah. So we're gonna go fishing, and then go hit the dessert joint. I have a lower leg sleeve in memory of my mom. That's awesome. Good for you. Good for you. I'll tell you what. I've seen some amazing tattoos. I'm gonna go with blue first on this one. The other one we started with green first. I don't know if that matters, but let's see. Let's see if it does. Yeah, this blue spray is. I gotta do something with this nozzle. I don't know which way to turn it though. And it's dripping. Yeah, if you get a good tattoo artist, man, they can do some amazing stuff. My daddy died 3 years ago. Oh, see, I believe in stuff like that. I need to say the first thing I thought it was his eye and the spirit. Oh, that is so cool, Sandy. I figured everything was a bit soggy for lack of better Hey, right? Right? This one has an odor, I can't put my finger on, ammonia kind of smell, where the other one smells like vinegar. Oh, maybe that's, oh. Huh. Whatever that blue is, it's wicked. Look at that blue. All right, here we go with the green. I need to get that one to spray like this one. Like a fine mist instead of just blobs and a big psh. Okay. I don't know if I got it or not. Did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. We really, really did it. Miss Sandy was open the window and let the spirit. So that's open the window and let the spirit out. It's funny you say that. And when my Nana, my aunt was by my grandmother's side, and I let her have her time, and I was eating a salad, but I kept looking at my Nana through the window because I was just watching her respiration. And she seemed fine when my aunt left, and I brought my salad and threw it out or whatever, and I walked over to my Nana because she had her head to the side, and I could see her eye. I could see she was dying. Like I knew it was time. Her eye was kind of white, and I'm thinking, son of a bitch, like my aunt didn't, how can you not see this? Like, how can you not see? But I'm glad she had left. But anyways, I did what they told me, called hospice right away. And my husband just came home and I don't know if I ended up calling everybody or what happened. I was like, you need to get here now. My mom was across the street at H&R Block. My mom comes flying in. This was all within like 5 minutes. My mom comes flying in, and right when my Nana was dying, like, and my mom, she's whatever. I couldn't believe she did. She whipped the window open and then started saying these prayers. And I was like, holy shit, where'd that come from? Like, I had no idea my mom had that in her. But the timing was like, it was crazy. It was just crazy. Here, arm sleeve. Oh, I missed all it. So that's my arm sleeve and my mom for my arms, my. Oh, how cool. That. Monster moments before. Wait, what is that? I don't know what that word is. Oh, moments. Yeah, it's crazy, just crazy. Let's see what our. Oh my god, you guys see this other one? Holy crap! So clearly this is more patina than rust. Oh my gosh! Look at it. Look at it. Holy smokes! Like it's wet still, but. You see that goodness? Holy crap. That's some good stuff, y'all. For $1 frame. Look at the rust there. We got some rust there. I went a little heavy on the patina part. I was diagnosed at 21 with lupus. I was so sick. I spent my 20s huge. Oh, steroids. Oh, God. Pound tattoos cover your... that's what you see. You found a way to make yourself feel better. Also giving pain. Oh my goodness, my daughter was a nurse, nursing home. She opened the window, someone's passing. Yes, crazy, right? Yeah, so next time we're live, when these are dry, they'll look, well, they'll look more crust, see how it's like kind of crusty? I feel like that's crustier. Does that make sense? The patina part's dry. I don't know. I mean the metallic part, not the patina part. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna put that back down. So yeah. I'm a mess. That's cool stuff. But again, I don't think it's cheap, but I know that I will use this a lot, like a lot. Thank you guys. You guys, I feel like we're all meant to be here tonight, like our new friend, and I don't know, just all of us, and I don't know, it feels like we're just a group of ladies that are just hanging out, shooting the crap, and just getting to know each other a little better. That's awesome. I love that. And have you guys noticed? We didn't disconnect. We didn't pixelate. We didn't get stuck. We didn't lag. None of that. None of that. How do you clean up? I don't. No. This stuff doesn't come off too good. The iron doesn't come off too good. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, I love being here with you guys. And I mean, I know wasn't a ton of people on, but I kind of like that because I feel like I can, you know, be in, yeah, it doesn't come off too good. Be in the moment, you know what I mean? And I can get the, you know, read the comments and be conversating with you. And no, it's good. It's all good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Angels around us. Yes. Yes. I was listening. Getting Olivia's meds. Feds fair. How is she doing? She okay? The only odd thing was the weird music. Maybe that's something else, Chauncey. Somebody's stay woke because I'm telling you, weird things happen. You got to keep them ears open and them eyes open because you never know what somebody's trying to tell you. Shooting the shit and being real is awesome. Amen to that. Yes. Thank you, Debbie. Your hubby said thank you. Keep him out of his hair. That's hilarious. Oh, so we're going to go to the dessert joint and go fishing. I don't know if I said the fishing part, but yeah, you never know. He kind of goes to bed. If he goes to bed early, I might come on. We'll see. I do got to go live on Facebook at some point. I have to, but we'll see. We'll see. Tomorrow's the Lord's Day, so I'll be forgiven anyways. Okay, I'm glad you guys like this. Something different, that's for sure. You know, I like different. But you guys have an amazing night. Thank you so much for your time. If I don't see you, I'll see you when I see you. Telegram is the one way you know I'm going to go live anywhere. So if you're not part of that, it should be in the description. It is in the description. Yes, it is. yes, it is. Hey, Lori. Good night, my friend. Yes, Princess Olivia. Is she okay? I hope she is. I hope she's all right. All right, you guys have an amazing night. See you guys later. Bye. Oh, I see that, Sean. I hope you have a good night. Oh, good night, Sean.